This is TWiT.
Okay, Paul Motto says that he is an avid watcher, and this is a little back and forth, but I'll read you the first email to start here. He says, I saw your last show about the Razor Burn. I have one even better. I ordered a Z Fold2 direct from Samsung. Long story short, when I opened the package, I found 2 cans of tuna fish in the box. Imagine my surprise. After about 3 days of back and forth with Samsung, I did receive a refund. The look of the package and how it was sealed led me to believe that it must have happened at Samsung.
What?
So I replied,
That's fascinating.
I replied, this sounds fake. Pics or it didn't happen.
Oh,
and
nice.
Paul replied
Hey,
with an image, and we got that linked to in the doc here. Paul says, here's the picture. They were glued to the bottom of the box. And Burke will pull this up here, and we'll show you the photographic proof. 2 cans of tuna fish glued to the bottom of a box of a Z Fold 2. This picture, according to the oh, sorry.
Is it American tuna fish or Korean tuna fish?
Yeah.
That is a question that I was not aware enough to ask. Although we're enhancing a little bit, I don't know. Maybe we can.
It does look like Asian,
Asian fish.
Yeah, it looks Korean. It does look Korean. Yep.
Okay. I did look at. I mean, I tried to find the tags, and there were no tags that gave me a whole lot of information. The file name was structured such that it looked like the picture was taken November 2nd. So it wasn't something. I mean, that would be very easy to fake. But if Paul did fake it, he was with it enough to change the file name structure so that it was a date that wasn't today. Because that would be easy fake.
Jason, just
so I replied back. I replied back and said, this is just so bizarre. It's hard to comprehend. Did Samsung have any explanation for how this would happen? Did you order another device? Did you eat the tuna?
And that was the question that I wanted to know about immediately. So I'm glad you asked that, Jason. Thank you.
Yes.
I know the answer.
Well, yeah, it's in the doc.
Oh, never mind then.
So of course you know the answer, Burke.
I didn't see that part of the doc yet.
Oh, okay. Well, Paul replied. He said, no explanation provided. Did get a refund. Still planning to get the device, but I'll go through Best Buy instead. Tuna packed in oil. Prefer packed in water, so no, didn't eat it. There we go.
There it is.
It must have happened. I'm still not convinced, but it must have happened, right?
This is like that time that lady ate the chilies at Wendy and found human body part in there.
What?
Exactly the same.
I suppose things like this do happen, but
it's so weird.
Somebody totally ripped them off. Like they intercepted it in shipping, and then they put something back in the box so it's heavy enough.
Yeah.
Some pissed off employee or something. Somebody was just like, you know what? This is freaking cool. I'm going to take it.
This is from Samsung. Oh, this is totally a Galaxy Z Fold 2. What am I going to put in there? Well, there's my bag of groceries. Let's see. Some tuna fish. That'll work.
Well, that's like this reminds me of in the early 90s. What's the statute of limitations? Is it long enough? Should I tell the story?
Depends. I don't know, but I think it depends.
When Super Nintendo came out and Street Fighter 2 came out, that was a $75 cartridge. All right. And so I was, 8th, 9th grade or whatever. And so, so one of my friends bought it, and then we had access to a shrink wrap machine. So we at first we put in another game that my friend didn't want anymore and returned it to Toys R Us and got $75 back, and then realized, why are we putting cartridges in these boxes? We can just keep returning.
Oh my God.
So have you identified the point in your life in which karma got its revenge on you? Has it not happened yet?
Honestly, it's been a long 25. It's been a long 30 years since this happened. So
Ron, that was very beautiful and anti-establishment of it, and I love you for it. And sure, Toys R Us is now out of business, but it's not your fault because you did this so many years ago.
Not my fault. They did cash refunds.
Oh my God. Oh my God,
Ron! I'd just like to say that you are not the only person who might have hypothetically done something like that.
Right.
Oh, Burke.
This is a thing.
Burke is coming through.
This is a thing. Holy cow! Well, it was a long time ago,
I had to buy comic books somehow, so that's how.
Listen, you guys, since we're all confessing things here, let me say sometimes shipping is wrong when it's sent to me. I'll get extra of something, or I'll get something I didn't actually order. Like it's just in my order, and I keep it. I don't send it back.
You rebel. Jason's done nothing like any of this, by the way.
Six hand towels, and I got 12.
If there's the spectrum of good between me scamming Toys R Us and then Flo keeping items that were shipped to her that she shouldn't get, Jason is on the far end where Jason will actually, like, if something is misdelivered, Jason will hand deliver it to the right house to make sure it got there okay.
Correct.
This is just not at all where I thought this email was going to go, but I'm glad that it did. I've learned something about you too, and about myself.